Alright, next part of our playthrough, and we need to go back to our garage and find our Audi TT. We have already a lot of cars. So we have two TTs because we won it last time. We have a black one, and we have a blue one. This one's 221 horsepower, and since I feel like we need to be upgrading, we should start with this one, the new color. So let's do that. Let's take a look at the tune shop. See what I need to do. So, I actually don't know how much the AI is. Like, we'll quickly do some off-screen research. We're just gonna assume we need the intercooler. I'm gonna get the cheap parts first before we go for the big turbo to see where we're at. See, 275 horsepower. I'm gonna buy a suspension, see if that will help our launch and stuff like that. It just might. You came back to asphalt and tried the Auckland track. Yeah, I've seen some gameplay of it. It looks sketchy. Let's see. How much power am I getting out of everything? I know I'm like doing this whole kid, like just slap a bunch of power into it. Let's do the sports muffler because it didn't look like benefit was that much of a difference. So there you go. Port polish. Sure. I don't think we need the balancing. As for drivetrain, can I get something that helps me on the launches? Looks like we need a close ratio transmission. Let's just do it, just for quality of life improvement. Do I need tires? I'm just buying everything that isn't the turbo right now. Okay, 306 horsepower. I think let's go with that. We can re-roll if this goes wrong. I'll buy the tires. Sup, you're Ashley, I know it's Subin. Hope you're doing well. Okay. I think we're all set up. Let's just slap an oil change on it too. Just get that little bit of boost. And let's see, we might need a stage 3. We'll see. I don't want to dominate the series, but I want to see. I did no research on how the AI are like in this series. We're gonna go to the Amateur League and go to Tourist Trophy. Same thing as the Beginner Championship, except it's now in the Amateur League, so a little bit longer races. 10,000 credits a win, so we'll get our money back. Again, limited to the Audi TT. We gotta mix the circuits this time. Let's get right in and drive this four-wheeler drive thing. Doing decent this weekend. Had a good week. Went out with my friends last night. Pretty nice. Yeah. Unsurprisingly, all the AI are Audi TTs. There was no Audi race car in this game. 321 horsepower. Let's hope this is enough. You lost 50 points in MP2. I feel like Asphalt MP is like... He has to be really good. So launch still sucks. They are a little fast. But let's see if we can corner better. Good news is we know tire wear to deal with. But it still doesn't help that the car is really like rumbly. So in a straight line, the AI are faster. This thing still understeers. It drives like a front-wheel drive car. Used the E10s. Yeah, in Gran Turismo 3. I don't think DS automobiles was even a thing when this game came out. Just the Citroen. Alright, so hopefully the AI don't like get really, really fast at the end. But let's see. So far, I'm vibing with them. I don't think Grim streams every single weekend. He does like a monthly thing or every couple weeks, right? So it's just probably not one of those weeks. Or maybe he's got something in real life going on. But I don't think a not streaming WTF is warranted. Or big dive bomb for the lead. And let's see, can we hold this throughout the whole series? We can, it saves us a lot of money, which will be good. I clipped the chicane, the invisible wall. Let me pay attention to the road. So I've already pulled a 1 second gap, but there's rubber banding because it's amateur league. Let's see how we can manage this. I wonder if there's a way to improve the drivability of this car, because I feel like this car is bugged. One of the few cars that they messed up, and yet you require it for 2 series in this game. There's so many cars that will get completely forgotten and are never really used or never needed for anything, and you have a car like this which feels unfinished, and you have 2 series for it. Subaru. The Pizza Alcador. I don't think Subaru cars existed when this game came out. So Fearon does 1 stream every 2 weeks. Oh, that was an invisible wall hit. This car is so awkward. Okay, so I'm driving terribly. I think rubber banding can be good, because you don't want to make races completely boring, but obviously if you're the fastest driver, then you'll be the fastest one on track, and you'll have a pretty boring race. So I think rubber banding is needed to an extent. Obviously when you have something like online racing, you can't really rubber band. But yeah, in a single player game, it is good to keep the competition close. And the good thing with this game is the rubber banding stops halfway through the game, so you get a mix of both what it's like to really race and then what it's like to, you know, do the more arcadey stuff. They save the arcadey stuff for the early parts of the game so everyone experiences what feels like a skilled part, or they're skilled. They feel like they can handle it, so no matter what skill level you are, you can race with these guys. But once you get to like professional league, obviously you've probably been good enough at the game to get the licenses and stuff like that for those leagues, so you can handle the real racing. I think it's good. We've used enough Lancers in this game, but the Evo 10 didn't exist when this game came out. The highest it goes up to is Evo 7, and we've driven enough through this playthrough. I think the next time we'll drive an Evo will be in the Rally series. I did see IndyCar last week. We had a surprise winner, one from the Formula 1 community. And the winner did some airborne travel. So this car kind of like drops under braking, so probably could have used differential. But oh well. We seem to be handling it alright. I think so far skipping the stage 3 was the right move. send it through the chicane. No wall tap though. We take race 1. Quite easily, I'd say. Maybe the AI speeds up at the later part of the championship. SpongeBob or Patrick Shar? The star in one sense, because now both of them have TV shows, but obviously SpongeBob's more iconic. Patrick's more of a comedic relief. So I find both funny. They both have their moments. Both haven't aged well in the recent episodes, but the first 3 seasons are still great. Where did I put my phone? I hear my phone going off. 10,000 credits in the bag. Get that thumbnail shot. Let's go to the next session. Actually, don't know. They had the Dodge Dart to Asphalt 9. Something everyone kind of wants. But, we don't have it. I probably won't. I don't know. They could surprise us. Hopefully it won't be, too hard to get, though. They should give it away for free. Maybe launching in second gear will be better for this car. I will say, our car looks nice in the night, in blue. I don't know if you guys can see it very well on your screen with the capture card, but for me, it looks great. The controller's still vibrating. Yeah, it's pretty extreme. I put the suspension, so it's not that bad, but I still feel it pretty much every time it's driving around. But I think suspension helped. Make my Dodge Dart red. Nah, I don't want to change the paint color. I love the blue Dart. I think it looks great. I am bullying this third place TT. But we move ahead because the second place one had an issue. Alright, let's pick up the slipstream and get moving. I don't think I actually picked up the slipstream. Oh man, they are flying in the straights. They're going deep into the corner, even though it's not really a corner. Warning, Anthrax. Yeah, make sure I'm reading that right. Anthrax rocks. Good morning. It is indeed a Saturday morning. For many of you, it's the evening or night or afternoon. We got time zones. We have a global audience. I put it down the inside and take the lead. Well, they never made a Dodge Dart rally car, at least not a true one. only seen concepts of it. Go way too deep, you get a slide, but thankfully no tire wear, so we can do that. Yeah, COVID's spreading quite a lot. We might go into another lockdown. I have no idea what's going to happen. But I'm out of school now, so hopefully you guys stay safe. If you have access, obviously do what you need to do to protect yourself. Get a vaccine, wear a mask, distance, be smart about events you attend. Don't go in public if you feel sick. Don't hang around sick people. So, you guys all know the drill. We've been doing this for a year and a half. If we've made it all this far without dropping dead, then I feel like what's another few months. But I'm in no position to talk about how the public acts, so I'm just a guy who drives around in a 20-year-old video game. Yep. So I watch SpongeBob still, like not actively, but occasionally. You know, I'll watch stuff from the first 3 seasons, and of course the memes I see pretty much every day. But I don't watch the new seasons. 6, the dollar. Does anyone get that reference? Forza 7, yeah. It's crazy that the last Forza Motorsport game that was released, which was only like 4 years ago, is already getting end of life. Meanwhile, Gran Turismo Sport still going strong, still getting esports. Anyway, another 10K in the bag. Sephiroth Gaming, Squidward Gaming. That's a pretty pixelated thumbnail. Don't think I'll use that one. Your school start in the next 2 days. Yeah, people I know, a lot of my friends still have 1 year left to go in university, so they're going back pretty much next week. And yeah, I know kids are going back to elementary, middle, and high school pretty soon too. So it's weird. First year out of school completely. I'm just gonna keep working. That was a bad idea, but let's see. I forgot to shift the start, so we dropped a lot of revs, but I think we could still pull through. We just gotta get some good corners. Squidward Camaro SS 2000. What's up, Desert Raid? When am I gonna stream other games? I mean, for now, I like playing GT3. I will say, when GT3 starts to slug, we might think about playing other games and taking a break from it. Right now, we're getting to the end of this phase, but we're at the part where GT3 still, you can spread out multiple pieces of racing series and different cars and stuff throughout a stream. But once you hit, like, Professional League, you have to stay committed to some cars for sometimes a long time, like 4, 5, 6 hours. Which for me is multiple streams, so I might end up, depending on how busy it gets, I might end up streaming GT3 on weeknights to, you know, get through parts of a long championship, and then on the weekend doing a different game. I don't know. We'll have to see where it goes. But once we hit Professional League, progress is going to slow a lot. We can have the rally events to kind of create a buffer. I haven't decided when to do rally yet. I don't know whether to do it after A license or after IB. I'm thinking after IB. Rally's kind of an entirely separate part of this game. Biggie. Alright, so we're back in the pack. Trying to use the gears. This is very weird. rev pattern. Yeah, Pro League takes a long time if you want to go through it fully. Alright, on the uphill. Mr. Krabs, CL600. Everyone wants to be Mr. Krabs because he's, you know, he's got his mind on his money and he's probably got a lot that he's hoarding. So I feel like a lot of us would want that. But then again, I don't know. He's got maybe too much greed. And I have no idea how his family issues are going. So I don't know. NASCAR 21. I don't really follow the NASCAR games, or really NASCAR that much, but they have a new trailer. Hopefully it's, is it different from the Heat games, or is it just like a yearly release thing, similar to what F1's doing? Lap 2, and we're in the lead. Yeah, when I quickly, like, when I went to Asphalt 8 a few weeks ago, just to like mess around in that one cup, I was able to pick up, you know, a skill after like 1-2 races. I was just hampered by controls because the optimization on PC is so awful. Which is a shame. The game like could, with its 60 FPS support and, you know, modern computers and devices, the game should be able to, you know, run like a champ, but it doesn't on PC. I hear on phones it's better, but I'd be shocked that they're still keeping it alive. Right, the optimization, it's gotta have frustrated some players. We're getting rid of Asphalt Extreme, by the way, so in about a month and a half, servers are gonna completely close for Extreme. I think it's been delisted off the App Store now, so an end of an era. I thought that was their best spin-off they've ever made. They should have at least converted the game to offline before pulling it. Because now you won't be able to play it at all. Unless you get like a hacked version or something, but then if you're playing a hacked game, you're not getting the real experience. AX was kind of rolling with Asphalt 8 for a little bit in like 2017. It was getting constant updates and it had a smaller but active player base, but they kind of just completely pulled support, probably to get ready for Asphalt 9. So, there you go. Race 3 done. Pretty easy. But now we're going to move into the part where the AI might get tougher, or not. I have no clue. Let's see. Atomic, you are an S tier member. Thank you very much for that. Hope you're doing well. Glad you stopped by. That's awesome. Thank you for your continued support. I appreciate it. Another 10k in the bag. Get that thumbnail shot. Get the heat waves going through the car. Alright, Rum Circuits. Let's start in second gear this time. You're doing well? That's great to hear. Yeah, September 30th is what I've seen. I've seen a screenshot where it alerts the player about that. So now we got a ton of wheel spin. I do think that was better than first gear. Assetto Corsa Mobile is coming that soon. I thought that would be a long project. So yeah, I know it's Rum Circuit, which has a kind of a long full throttle section at the start, but AI do seem faster than what they were in the first 3 races. But let's see. We got some corners to negotiate too. We just have to come in second in the last 2 races to win the championship, which I think we can do. It's that gray one that, surprisingly, there hasn't been much spread in the field. This gray one has always kind of held first place. But, I mean, considering our progress through the field at this point, we're going to win. There we go. Setting up a inside pass on race 4. We're gonna squeeze. Sorry about that. The blue looks great in the daylight, I will say. Nice special color. Very nice color. Now here come the group. Here comes the group. Ready to mess my day up. Yeah, I feel like every Asphalt spin-off besides Nitro 1. Nitro 1 though has no players. Every Asphalt spin-off is kind of dead. It's just 8 and 9, and we all know, we all talked enough about the status of Asphalt 8 and 9. Overdrive's been long gone. You're currently in Chicago. Nice. Enjoy the city. Go to Luminati's or Giordano's. What's my favorite track to drive on GT3? Ooh. The absolute favorite? I love Laguna Seca, but since that's the real world track, I don't know if that really counts. Child Mountain always produces interesting races. Midfield and Apricot Hill, I generally like. Trying to think of the best of the best. I've been driving all these tracks, and I think every track is like pretty much good. There's no awful tracks. There's some tracks with invisible walls that suck. I love Seattle, but the invisible walls kind of take away from the experience. Same thing with Monaco, but Monaco is a little awkward to drive in this game. Playthrough's been going on for 22 hours, yes. Which doesn't seem like that much considering how long most streamers, will stream for, but since, yeah, we've been doing, GT3 every week pretty much. This is our 12th stream of GT3. Which is crazy, pretty much 3 months of playing this game. Time flies so fast. Don't be sad that the channel, has less viewers. Think of it as, we're restarting. Think of it as, I'm an entirely new channel. I could have easily opened a second channel to do just GC3, but I feel like just transitioning it to do other stuff. It will be slow at the start. We might never blow up the same way we did at S8. We might get lucky in the algorithm and get more people. You don't know. But I'm just gonna enjoy playing the games I do now and enjoy the peace and quiet. But I will say, sometimes it's nice to not have your phone blow up with YouTube comments every, 20 minutes. That's what it used to be like when I was in high school, when I uploaded Asphalt videos. So, sometimes it's nice to have that peace. Yeah, it says we're a quarter done GT3, but this is still the beginning. In terms of time played, we are very much in the early days. I mean, I might have to up the stream time, just to, cover the increased content. But these 3 uploads a week are gonna stop pretty much after this license. Anyway, race 4, done, secured. Yeah, I think that wins us the championship too. So there you go. Actually, I think the gray one fell off, so now we have almost 2-point gap. So, not that, I think the prize cards are all the same, so I don't think we need a huge prize card manipulation. It's just going to be what color we're going to get. I kind of like that thumbnail shot. Alright, let's go. Let's try a clean sweep. Deep Forest. Let's go. We're gonna do second gear again. I'm gonna try and like time the rev, not at red line, but somewhere in the middle. Still get wheel spin. I did think we got a better launch. So you're in Korea right now. That's pretty cool. Yeah, there's pros and cons to being a small and big YouTuber. I would never say we were like in the massive YouTuber where the world knows your name. I never reached that, and I'm constantly, honestly, that's kind of a blessing. I feel like having too much popularity hurts in the long run. What's my favorite car to drive in GT3? I'd say the 787B when I was a kid. It might still be. I don't know. I've been driving more cars in this playthrough, getting to know more stuff. Yeah, you go really wide there. I'm excited to drive like some of the sports cars. Like I want to pick up the Jaguar XJ220 at some point. Maybe drive it for an endurance or something. Maybe a Lotus. I want to like experience some of the other cars. I know with the way we've given ourselves a money challenge in the name of making the rest of the series, you know, interesting. But yeah, 77B, great sound, great driving, looks awesome, and yeah, I'll just say it again, great sound. Nothing like it. Acura's gonna make another Integra. Everyone like sends it on the outside. That's the rubber banding. We're just trying to, you know, stay in the inside line, take curbs and stuff, keep it controlled and cooled. AI are just bouncing around. He goes wide, but he's gonna hook it back at the exit. He hits the grass, that gives us an opportunity, and we pass for the lead. So the AI didn't really turn up like they did in some of the other series. It's interesting. Oh, understeer. Almost went right into the grass. I was trying to read chat mid-corner. Alright, we got a 1 second gap. They are coming in. They are faster on engine power. But I think my car is easier to drive. Because we did the suspension, lightweight upgrade, and the tires, and the clutch. I think we're slower in top speed in the 5th and 6th gear, but you don't really reach top speed in these tracks. Get close but not off track. Ooh, have a little moment there. Don't get punted. They go wide. I don't know how they get so much grip on that exit there. I mean, obviously it's AI. Magic tricks. And they go super wide and hit the wall, so that should put us in the clear to win. Yeah, F8, I said that the game gets along once you get the IB license, professional league. The races get really long, and progress crawls. So I'm thinking do another game on our weekend slot and do GT3 over the week, or maybe even record it off stream. But I like streaming it because I get to chat with you guys. Especially if Professional League has some of the most interesting races and definitely a lot of prize car shenanigans. But you know, we get more money usually, so we get more freedom of choice to drive whatever car we want. By the way, we clean swept the championship, so GG. Easy. 50 points. We almost have double second place. So, there you go. 10k in the bag. I think we pretty much made our money back. That means it's prize time. Say GG and not know what it means. Man. So, we got that guy with his helmet. We can take a nice look at him, get a trophy. I didn't even see how much we made. I thought it was 40 grand. I don't know. Prize car time. What's it going to be for winning the Audi TT Cup Amateur? Going to be a box sedan. Is that a purple S4? I think it's purple. Grim color. Purple S4. Which we don't have the S4, so nice. Complete sweep. We got money. Let's take a look at our prize car. Ming Blue Pearl Effect. It's actually a blue S4. Interesting. It looked purple in that light, but it is a interesting color. I think it's actually less value than their TT. It's got 261 horsepower. Pretty nice. Nice Audi. It's 36.8% for us. Back to 80% win ratio. That's a 50th car in the garage. It's pretty nice. That's the end of the segment.